Greetings. Before I get started, I would like to say thank you. You have decided to take a glimpse of this video. And before I get started with this fourth video, I would like to say that I had three other videos. Well, yes, of course, this is my fourth. My first video is with this picture, and it was me trying to find parts to make a holder for my cell phone to do another video. Uh, that one's still in progress. I still made second video that I used this picture and was to promote a decluttering service. And this is just the first part of the video. There's still a second part, which is the third video with this picture. And yes, I haven't done the holder, but I've done these two videos, and my wife was the one that was taking the video. Took a little bit shorter. I just told her a certain minute. The first one was really long. It was just me doing it at some point. Now, the fourth video, I'm hoping I can make it shorter. Not sure yet, but I'm gonna try. Uh, I'm just a beginner, so I'm hoping you can see through it, see through this video. Uh, there's a content that I need to try and explain. And yes, I'm kind of struggling in the beginning, struggling so much, but I'm gonna try my very best to explain. Uh, that is why I am trying to make something to hold myself to take a video, to make it really a little easier. And that's the first video that I was trying to do and trying to continue, but apparently it's taking a little longer than expected. And I finished up the other two videos. The hardest part is downloading or uploading. And well, yeah, downloading and uploading, wow. Doing videos, especially for the first one, my first video, it took forever, really long. And at the same time, the other two, just a couple of minutes. It still took long, so I'm gonna try and make this a quick brief, this short video. Uh, should be less than 15 minutes. I'm gonna try anyways. I might go a little over, but I'm not gonna try to make it that far. But it's just the uploading is really hard, especially with my own gadgets. They're really out of date, and the reason why they're out of date, they're really O5 or below. So technology, yeah, I'm not. My gadgets are just outdated, so it takes a little longer. Gives a little bit of a hard time, but that's okay. It'll get better. I'm gonna try anyways. But other than that, everything else that I'm trying to do, sorry, I know it's not an excuse at some point. But anyways, moving on. And like I said, that's not my point yet. Just introducing what I've done in the past and how much it takes. It takes a lot. But my point is not out, and my point of view, I'm getting there. Hopefully you can still continue to watch this video. Uh, this is gonna, my point will come in. It will come. For me to get this far to take a lot of steps, and this is not just starting yet. It ain't started yet. It's just a lot of research that I've done. To do something like this and watching the YouTube, you know, YouTube, watching YouTube, the people that's doing these YouTubes, I guess they're experts already, or they're just good at it, and I don't know. Or I'm getting there, I guess. But anyways, moving on. I'm gonna keep repeating this moving on. I'm gonna end up keep on saying a lot of things over and over. And hopefully this doesn't bore you. Uh, and yes, there are some times I'm reading in the script, trying to look at you at the same time, showing these pictures of what my point or my point of view soon. Uh, and I'm sorry, I'm really struggling and I pause a little bit, but I'm gonna get there. Anyway, like I said, doing something like this is really hard. Believe me, it is not a 1 day, 2 day, or 3 day, or week, or 1 week. Uh, Getting this far took long, really long. Maybe for some can take 1 day or 1 week. For me, I can't follow all the videos like what others say, making lots of money in 1 day by doing this. Not really. Not going to happen for me anyways. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to learn. It is just a lot of things and put a lot of information, just a lot to gather things and putting things together. Idea is to find what you can do. Well, YouTube people or people that does the YouTube got more experience. I don't yet. And for beginners like me, you probably know the deal. Or if not, then good for you. But for me, this is kind of a struggle. Anyways, moving on again. Now, it just takes a lot for me to get started. And like I said, getting started, whew, it's a lot of work. Or a lot of what I'm doing or what they do takes more for me to really start, I guess. It's been a couple of weeks that been doing this, but become like them. A lot of people can do it. I guess I'm one of the few that doesn't. Just a lot to gather. There's a lot of things to do. Ideas to find what you can do. Don't get me started with the time either. It is just against me too. But with them, not really. But anyways, figuratively speaking, I'll get it done. I mentioned uploading, downloading. This is the time against me because it takes less than 15 minutes. That'll be a good download. Maybe I'm able to. It'll be quick if this is a little quicker, this fourth video. Sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I'm almost getting to my point. For me to start, or to get started, this is what you do, you do, or what they do, or what they say in YouTube. You can start with what you got and just let you know for people like me, yeah, not really. Not like a lot of them are you doing and there are a few things knowing I am saying. Well, you know, trying to say. And yeah, I'm sorry I'm not always looking at the camera because I'm reading this out of a script that I made just for this YouTube video. This fourth one. Hopefully I get more quicker than less than 15 minutes. But anyways, and I'm sorry I keep saying anyways. Moving on. See, sorry, there is still a lot of things that I do from behind to put this together. It's a lot of behind the scenes too. I'm not gonna be cutting or editing. I might say that again, but anyways, just letting you know, getting started, getting to where they're at. Especially I'm just a beginner and I don't know if I can. It's gonna be really hard. And YouTube gives a lot of information, but I'm getting there. Like I said, I'm sorry. There is just still a lot of things to do. I can't record everything because of other priorities as well. So I'll get there. And of course, the, for everything to work like this, it takes money. And yes, we all know it takes money. And sorry, I'm not trying to say that, well, it's not that I'm wanna say or try to say or everybody would say this is what's needed. And for me to start, for me to get started, I need this. And yes, I'm not gonna edit. And I'm hoping I don't do a part 1, part 2, or part 3. Hopefully this is good enough. But if not, then I'll have a part 2 on this one, like I had the other second and third for my decluttering services. But moving on, so that I can get to my point on this fourth video. And yes, I'm not editing. Now, for a person like me to make a video, sorry, there is still a lot for me to do. And I'm gonna try. I'm really trying. I can't record everything, but I'm gonna do my best to record everything without editing. And like I said, it takes money to do what I'm trying to do in my point of view. My point of view is coming up because you need money to start, even just a little bit of it. And I tried to work, like I said, I tried to work with the system, like getting a job and doing a business together at the same time. The money is just overwhelmed me. And when it overwhelmed me, well, a lot of people are saying that it can be a suicide. Doing work, my job, my career, and doing a business. And I tried to do it as much as I could, following the system. But believe me, it did not go well. Others said, what you're doing is a suicide. And yes, I know, I repeated that. It is a suicide. Now, I did not believe. And yes, I'm going to tell you now, it was true. So I had to stop. I had to do, well, the business was a different thing for me anyways. And in the future, I'll get into that. Others said that you're not doing too well and you might as well quit one. And I did. So I maintained the system as going into jobs over and over, and it still did not work either. So with this video, which is going to be as long as 50 minutes, which I hope not, it'll be less than that, and I wish as possible. Sorry, like I said, I might have to make a part 1, part 2, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not trying to I'm not repeating myself, but just hope you're staying with me and you're not getting bored. And I'm almost to my point why I need money or just a little bit of it just to get started. And once I get started, this is my idea, solar systems. And yes, I'm always looking down here because I typed up a script just to give me to stay in a good track or stay in perspective and not really have too much of a hard time because it took me almost 10 times to make this video. But anyways, moving on. If that makes it, if everything I'm doing or saying, especially with the script, makes sense, I hope so, because I would like to make something, and that something is solar panel. And it's really small. It can be useful. I'm gonna try and research it and make it affordable. Well, I have researched it, and there's a way to make it affordable. It's not gonna be expensive, but I know it takes a lot of money as well. And like I said in the beginning, it does. If possible, this can help save part of a green, uh, part of that green environment to help save electricity, uh, help on our bills, our priorities. And of course, I have some priorities. That's why it's behind the scenes to do a lot of all of this kind of work. And well, anyways, this is my point of view. I need a little bit of money, and in order to get that little bit of money, I'm not asking for donations. I'm not really trying to ask for subscribes, but I do have a site, and the site is this. You can go into this site and see the products that I'm trying to promote, and my declaring service is there with my information. You can text and call me, or well, for the decluttering is really 25 mile perimeter around my area of Jefferson, Georgia. It's just something that, well, it's productive. I'm trying to make something productive so that I don't have to ask for donations. If you can purchase or request these service from me from my site, I know I can make a little bit of money. Use that to get started with this solar panels. It'll be affordable. There's a way to make it cheaper. I've dealt with a lot of services not like this, but it's similar. And I am an engineer, and I can I, I love doing this type of work, and hopefully it can help others, and especially in this time of day, our lives, whatever we do with our lives and what we need to, especially in our hometowns. We need to save electricity because bills get so high. The products that I'm trying to do is gonna help us in our everyday lives. And like I said, this is how I am gonna help. And if you read in that site, there's a lot of things that I said, and it's in progress. I there's some stuff that I've said in there, and I'm gonna improve it. Just give me a chance. Uh, you don't have to believe me. I know there's not a lot of people gonna believe, but give me a shot, and I know I can make this work. Solar panels, energy efficient, uh, helps to cut down our priority bills, electricity. Sometimes it can help on other bills because we pay water, sewage, disposals, trash, all of those major priorities that we do in life. And this will help. The site that I'm trying to do is going to be productivity. Actually, you can purchase what I have in my site. That money can help. And if you can give me a chance, I can do my best to help. And I know there's a lot of businesses out there. But what's going to make mine different? Give me a chance. Give me a shot. I know I can do better. I know I can try and do better or be better at certain things. Solar panels and any other stuff that we need in our daily lives, in our households, especially electricity, power, the water bills, our basic bills. And I know not that I know I can do it, but most of the things that we do in our everyday lives, especially in the household or backyards, front yards, and all of that, it all stays in my sight. Give me a try. Just help me out. I know you can. I know the purchasing of those products can help me. It's just a little bit that I need to get it started. And that's my point of view. And I hope you watch this whole video. I know it's boring, but thank you if you did. That's all I have. Until next time, if you have any comments or suggestions, you don't have to subscribe. I know subscribing will help me to get a little bit of money, but I'm not asking for subscription, being subscribed, ring that bell. The only thing I want and need, if you can purchase the product in that site, it'll really help. I just need a little bit to start, and the solar panels is what I want to start with. It's gonna help us, help the community stay green, reduce bills, cost, help out with other bills, as I mentioned. And thank you for sticking with me and listening to my point of view. Until next time, thank you.